Hello, Tabletop Vibes, and today I am going to talk to you about The Hobbit There and Back Again, a roll and write game that is going to be fully released in October 2025, and I cannot tell you how good this game is. But before I can tell you how good this game is, you need to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't ever miss videos from Tabletop and this girl, because we are bringing you new Kickstarters. We are bringing you all sorts of great games that are coming out that we think that you would really love. So keep sticking around, helping us grow this channel. We really appreciate it. Let's talk about The Hobbit There and Back Again. This is a roll and write game where you are going to roll dice, you're going to draft those dice, and you are going to try to have the best journey, I suppose, trying to earn the most points while others are trying to do the same, and you are trying to be the first to complete the objective before they do. Because once someone hits that objective, the game is going to completely shut down. It triggers the end, and you are going to see who has the most points. In this game, you are earning swords, you're earning bread, you're earning pine cones, you're even getting to gain some reward from Gandalf hats. This game is an 8-part game. It's 1 to 4 players. Solo plays great. Multiplayer plays great. Different triggered endings. We'll talk about that in a minute. 30 minutes worth of gameplay. That is based per chapter. So I'm not going to say that you can play all 8 chapters in 30 minutes. No, but you could play 1 part in 30 minutes. And then ages 10 plus. I've played with my son who's 8, and he really loves it. He keeps saying, can we play the new game? Can we play the new game? And I say, yes, we can play the new game because it is wonderful. And it is really so much fun. The rules are so simple. You are going to roll the dice. In a solo play, the far left dice become a set, and then the far right dice become a set. That middle die is going to be one that you keep, and then when the left and right, you're going to pick 1 from the 2. So you should have a total of 3 die in your possession, and you're going to make your moves how you see fit. So if we're talking about Chapter 1 is the easiest. The directions do say to start part 1 and work your way through 8. But once you know what you're doing, you can skip around however you see fit. The game booklet is so easy to read. I do find that sometimes creators of the games, they know their games so well that they write these books, and then I get lost because I just need a lot of pictures. Like, I thrive at building, furniture that are just picture based. And I'm the same way with board game booklets. So just give me something that's all sorts of examples. And this book does a really great job of breaking down how this game should operate. So let's talk about specifically part 1. Okay, part 1 is 12 dwarves. You're trying to get those 12 dwarves to dinner at Bilbo's. If you have seen The Hobbit or read the book, you know the book opens with them having dinner. Thorin and his dwarves are at Bilbo's and they are having dinner. So you are trying to get 12 dwarves to Bilbo's house. And so you can start paths off of each dwarf if you so choose. They have to end at Bilbo's house. If you can get Thorin or Gandalf, you'll see that there are some bonus points that you could earn for that too. If you're playing in a multiplayer game and someone gets Thorin and Gandalf to the house before, you're just not going to earn those points, and you'll just kind of scribble them out and cross them out. If you have bread before you get a dwarf to the house, then you get points for the dwarf and the bread. But if you get a dwarf to the house and don't have enough bread crossed off on your chart, then you're not going to get any points for the bread, but you'll get points for the dwarf. And so you got to kind of play the bread versus how fast you get the dwarves. But in a solo mode, you're only allowed so many rounds before that round ends the game. I do feel like there needs to be a little bit more rounds, but I did talk to Office Dog Games, and they just say keep playing until you hit the objective and see what you can get for points if you feel like you don't want to play with rounds. As the puzzles get harder, you're going to start seeing that you need different pieces. So part 1, it says you just need swords, the die, and your marker. In part 2, you need bread, swords, etc. And you're just gonna keep going through. So this game is really easy to teach. It is a lot of fun. I could get really consumed in playing this game. It does really play really quickly. Like if you're playing, especially if you're playing turn-based and Bilbo's kind of pushing the time along, it is a lot of fun, and you can get through a game really quickly, 15 to 30 minutes. And then in a multiplayer game, you're going to have a first player, and so first player is going to get a little bit more dice than the players that follow. So in a 2-player game, player 1's going to get 3 die, player 2 is going to get the leftovers, the 2 dice that remain. And so you're just going to keep rotating first player, and you're just going to keep playing until someone triggers. So in part 1, if you can trigger all 12 dwarves to Bilbo's house, you win. And so the booklet is a really, really nice, thick cardboard material. The marker is actually a really good quality, and so it doesn't leave a lot of residual when you erase. And they also give you this really cool Smaug felt cloth to clean the board with, and so that's a really nice little touch. So that is There and Back Again. A really, really fantastic game put out by Asmodee and Office Dog. Remember, it is coming to retail in October 2025. It is available for pre-order on Asmodee or through your local game store. Let us know below, is this a game that you want to add to your collection? Is this something that you're interested in, a roll or write game? Make sure you just let us know below. Thank you for watching. Remember, play comfy, stay cozy, and find your joy.